I'm just cooking it in its own fat. I did not add a thing to it. Nothing. That's just steak. And then it's going to cook. Once it's done, I'm going to add carrots, some potato, and maybe some boiled chicken. I boiled this, and I boiled this. This is food that I make just for my dogs. So I am currently making them dinner. I will not add anything, no seasonings, nothing. Then I will add their supplements. This is bee pollen, 2 to 3 drops of bee pollen. Add 1 pellet per day. Then there is 1 drop of this. And this is homeopathic also. And 1 drop of this. And that is how I make dog food for my dog. A pair of scissors and some tongs. And then you just take your ribeye and you cut it down. And then, see this fat here? I'm just going to trim this fat right off. And bye-bye. Then let me grab that little piece again. Cut this down to, I call these medium-sized pieces, directly into my Cuisinart. And ribeye is delicious, but it's kind of a pain in the butt to cut because it's got a few parts. Some parts of the meat are more tender, some are more tough, and then there's a whole bunch of fat marbling through it. So this way is easiest for me to control trimming the fat, and it keeps it cleaner in my kitchen. So 1 less cutting board round to wash, 1 less step, and there you have it. So I fill up the bowl like halfway with some ribeye, and then I'm going to take, let me just do 1 more piece here. Okay, bum, bum, bum. Easy breezy. And I'm just going to take these, these are already cooked, so I'm not even going to cut them up. I'm just going to throw them in there, and that'll give me the perfect size that I'm looking for. If I cut them up first, they will become mush. So I do actually have 1 little bit of carrot that I cut up because it's going on the top, and Cuisinarts are notorious for not really mixing down to the bottom. So these will just get a few rounds, which is exactly what I'm looking for. So 80% not cut, and then these last few bits here will be large chunks. Not medium chunks, but large chunks. Okay, so there you have it. Now I'm just going to blend. What was that, like 10 seconds, 5 seconds? And then see? Perfect. Okay, and I'm just going to dump that right in there. I know what you're thinking. Damn, your dogs eat better than I do. Well, fix that. Treat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. Okay, guys, that's it. And just FYI, I think this is the most important rule I need to share when you're making homemade dog food. Process of making dog food. You must designate a specific spot in your home or your kitchen for making dog food. That is so the dog knows it's for him or her. Otherwise, they're going to follow you into the kitchen every time you make food because there's no way that they're going to know it's not for them. But if you designate a specific area, then they absolutely know it's their dinner time